Okay, now we pick up this match between Hekkas and Rubinite, a level 17 hunter, facing off against Hekkas again, playing Midrange Paladin. Just before the mulligan this time, thankfully. So Hekkas, of course, obviously going second, and we'll pick it up here and see what happens. So the owl and the hunter, potentially not good keeps, neither is Kel'Thuzar, but he will hang on to the champion. Picks up a couple of 2-drops and a consecration. That's a fairly good all-round keep. Oh, and it seems like we have some interference from Hekkas in this match too. That sounds like some desk tapping. That's okay, we'll deal with that. Alright, no turn 1 play from the hunter. Hekkas coins out a Haunted Creeper and passes back the turn. Still waiting to see what the hunter plays here. He may indeed just be a really slow guy. Hey, what are you going to do at ring 17, I suppose? Mad Scientist is usually one of the top plays, and there it is. He's got the Mad Scientist, indicating AFK. Yeah, I would personally would have gone straight and slammed the Iron Beak Owl on that. That's a very strong way to get ahead against the hunter. Just stopping that Mad Scientist value is really good. Sometimes it can be a waste, especially if they're playing mid-range, but this seems fairly good trades. And everything seems solid. Hekkas will have a decision to make next turn between putting down the Acolyte and the True Silver Champ. You never really want to take that face, but there hasn't been a whole lot of pressure so far, so it's probably totally fine to do that. 3-2 is not fantastic, but Hekkas are just going to deal with it. We'll find out soon if this hunter's only plan is to go face, but it looks more and more like it's going to be mid-range. Face hunter really doesn't play a lot of piloted shredders. I guess we'll see from his decision here what he wants to do. He's dropped a secret. If he goes going like that, probably indicates that it's almost definitely a freezing trap, which is totally fine. It could also be, I suppose, snake trap. It's of course the bear. Everybody forgets the bear. What's he done? No. See no real reason why he's buffed the bear to a 3-3. I mean, he could have had a 3-3 spider. Now he's stuck with the 1-1. And hopefully he's completely fuming over that one. Now there's 2 secrets on the board as well. Sorry, my mistake, just the 1 secret. It snaps off the equality. Creates a 1-1 and loses this spider to the freezing trap. Hekkas are still not taking a whole lot of damage, so you'd have to kind of favour him at this point. Going face there is a little bit of a problem, but if he can get a nice strong minion off the top here that he can play, wow, as Rubinite kill commands a little spider, a little 1-1, not a spider. There's a fair bit of pressure on the board here now. The Acolyte will hopefully be somewhat of a pseudo-taunt from the Knife Juggler, in that Ruben will want to take care of it in one hit to prevent Hekkas from drawing too many more cards. He's going to go digging for an answer, I think, here to that. It's almost as though he wants to protect both his minions, indicating in a way that he doesn't have much left in his hand. There's not a lot of gas. And if he doesn't go face here, he may be in trouble. And of course, that's always the fun of playing an Acolyte, playing against a Knife Juggler. Now the damage is really starting to add up. Play on hands may be too slow here. We really need to get some kind of presence on the board. As it is, he's going to go down to, what's my maths? 5. 5 is not good enough, and losing that antique heal bot really doesn't help either. Hekkas in a fair spot of bother here. If he can stabilize somewhat, then he'll be in a much better position. But I mean, he's not getting through the Sludge Belcher, but there's still going to be 2 damage from the hero power, and if he picks up any kind of kill command, then it's game over completely. Things do start to look up if he lives this turn, although it's looking less likely. As the Face Hunter goes and plays control, definitely doesn't seem like a strong play. Now, of course, he gives Hekkas a chance to get back in the game. He's going to pin all his hopes on this Duskar Juster. No, he's not going to. He's going to Equality. Equality, and then what? And then Duskar Juster. Oh, and it's pulled it off. Tyrion coming through against probably the mid-range hunter's highest cost card, the Savannah Highmane. So 2 very high cost minions came out there. Probably the best result for each. And the hunter's going to continue playing control instead of going face, and that's probably a big mistake. Hekkas just thinks carefully, but he doesn't really have much of an option. Murloc is an okay play. He'll be tempted to tap here and try and get a charge minion out, and then drop the ooze as well. Or he may just... No, he needs to tap to... He needs to clear off that Knife Juggler, because if he doesn't, he can tap and the hunter can just take him out next turn. So he wants the charge minion. That's not a charge minion. And that's probably game over. Just passes the turn back. Gives Ruben the opportunity to BM. Doesn't really waste too much time mucking around though. And just drops Eagle Horn Bow. Oh, here he goes. Unlucky Hekkas.